Phillies and the Washington Nationals. Nationals baseball starts right now. Austin Voth is on the mound for game 2. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
This guy really struggled last year. This season is going to be about a bounce back year. Real ugly ERA last year. He has a lot to prove to himself and to his teammates that he's a much better pitcher than he was last year.
Gene Segura standing in.
He
will lead this one off today.
Philadelphia, the second baseman.
And the first pitch of the afternoon is taken for ball 1, and we are underway at the Beltway. Fellas, the Nationals, as they take the field here today, they come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Yeah, Matty V, we're looking at a team right now. They're just playing some average baseball through 4 games of this homestand. They split at 2-2, D-Row, and I think they expect a little bit more.
Yeah, and you don't want to be playing average baseball in front of your home fans. They need to find a way to win this game and try and take 3 out of the first 5 of this homestand.
And now a slider is swung on and missed, and the leadoff man is set down to open up the ball game. Time now for a glance at the Phillies batting order in this one. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, Matt, one guy that's worth the price of admission, Andrew McCutchen. This is the guy you want at the plate when the game is on the line. He thrives in these situations. It's almost like he goes to bed and says, I can't wait to play because the game is going to come down to me and I'm going to make something happen. He thrives on performing in the big moments.
In there for strike 1, 0-1. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty, we got a good one behind the dish today in Ed Drummond. Well liked by all people, pitchers, batters, managers. All you want as a player is the ability to talk to someone. And that's what Ed does. He gives you that chance.
You hit a nail right on the head. He has a real long fuse. He's not afraid to let a hitter or a pitcher, I'm not saying complain about a particular pitch, but he's not the guy that's going to get mad and throw somebody and give him the boot just because a guy doesn't like a pitch or a pitcher thinks that a pitch is a strike and they call it a ball.
Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now.
Well, it's 2-1 now, and we haven't seen a fastball from him in this at bat yet. As a hitter, you've probably got to sit on that right now.
Now a curveball here, nowhere close. That's in the dirt. It's 3-1.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
3-2 now. And here's the 3-2 from him. And look out. That's in very tight, and it's ball 4. Stepping into the box, Rhys Hoskins. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. First pitch is a changeup for a called strike.
Hey, when one of your better pitches is the straight changeup, you can't be afraid to throw it at any count and at any time. And, hey, first pitch, if they're going to...
And he's into second safely with a stolen base.
Good steal of second there, and that really sets up the middle of this order to drive in a run and break this scoreless ball game. Always great if you can score first early in the game.
Ready on 0-2. Hit sharply on the ground. And the stolen base winds up as a moot point as the inning is over. 1 left for Philadelphia. And now the Nationals get their first opportunity. No score. Vince Velasquez, a California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, looking at the numbers, you can see this guy had an ERA over 4 last season. He'd like to do a lot better than that. He's got to do a much better job of keeping base runners off the bases. Cut the walks down and try to limit the hits per 9 innings pitched.
Dan, D-Row, these Phillies, as they begin play here today, it's been a promising start to the new year as they've taken 3 of the first 4 contests.
Yeah, Matty, they started yesterday off on the right foot. If they can put together 2 games in a row, a lot of positive vibes start happening. You never know. This could be a jump start to big things.
A 1-1 count to the Nationals leadoff batter. The 1-1 home is in there for the second strike.
Hey, I don't mind that take right there. That was a nasty breaking ball. Started outside the zone, popped back inside the zone. Good spin rate on it. Move on to the next pitch.
The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. Now another 2-2. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Adam Eaton is on deck. He'll hit next. This is line to left. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And this will get to the wall over near the 336 marker. And the Nationals get a man into scoring position. It's a leadoff double.
Second. The right fielder.
No doubt about it. He was looking fastball all the way there, and that's exactly what he got. Got the barrel out front and just blasted it down the line for an extra base hit. Nobody out, runner in scoring position. Great opportunity here.
In now is Adam Eaton. As he'll take a look at the pitch. Too low. It's ball one. His lifetime line against Velasquez. He's 0 for 4. Now the 1-0 finds the zone, strike one. Velasquez is one of the more prolific strikeout artists in the game today. He'll get into double digits in Ks, and of course that means he's got outstanding stuff every 5 days.
One of the things that go hand in hand, Matty, if you want to strike guys out.
This ball gets down. Let's see if they try to score. He pulls into second safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
Batting third.
Juan Soto to the plate now. He went deep in the contest last night.
Every manager and every pitcher in the league loves to play with an early lead, and they've got one here. Back-to-back doubles put them up by a run with the opportunity to stretch the lead here with another dangerous hitter set to step up.
Now the 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself in counts where he's likely to be successful.
Much too quick on the trigger there. It's 2-1.
That's evidence of a pitcher and catcher being totally in sync out there. That tells me they both know that's a good pitch for him right now.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
Hey, I love the location right there. Maybe that extra base hit was a big wake-up call to get it going.
The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
This is just the first inning, but this next pitch is a big one. You don't want to find yourself with 2 on, nobody out, and the 3, 4, 5 guys coming up.
3-2 pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. McCutchen is under it, 1 away. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base. And a look now at the hometown Nationals starting lineup. Mark DeRosa wants the key in avoiding the sweep.
Matty, you focus on this lineup, the middle of the order jumps out at you because of the big power. But my focus today is on the table setters. The guys that set the tone. They have to be willing to work the count and find ways to get on base and create a little bit of havoc on the defense.
The 1-0 is a breaking ball that's taken for a ball.
When hitters are able to lay off curveballs and get themselves into good counts because of it, you're in pretty big trouble as a pitcher. A lot of guys rely on their opponents offering at that pitch, even when it's not in a good location to hit.
3-0 now.
He's got himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run-scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Going to have to make some good pitches here.
And he goes after the 3-0 slider, but missed it. 3-1. He's set, and the 3-1 pitch is in there for a full count now. 3-2.
You got a full count. 3-2.
the payoff pitch home. Chopper to short. Gregorius gloves it. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Batting fifth.
Here's Howie Kendrick. His lifetime line against Velasquez. He's 1 for 2. From the belt, kicks and deals. Hey now.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
1-0. Here it is. Swing and a miss. Blew it right by him at 96. It's a ball and a strike.
That pitch just had too much velocity on it for you to catch up to that. Unless you're cheating to a high fastball above the belt and you're all in, I say you got to find a way to lower your sights or it's going to be a tough game.
Harper is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. 1 for the Nationals on the RBI double. Second inning coming up, and Washington. Now to the plate, JT Realmuto. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. He'll start the second with a curveball that's taken here for ball 1. The 1-0 is taken for ball 2. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but this will get fouled. 2-1. Here's the 2-1 home. He wanted that one, but it misses for ball 3.
He walked a guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
Yeah, and as a starter, the last thing you want to do is let a team answer when your guys just scored a run for you. So he's thinking ground ball right here to try to get a double play and end this threat.
First pitch of the at-bat. Curveball just misses, apparently. 1-0. Hit hard back up the middle. In there, a base hit. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
I guarantee you at release point he wanted to pull this pitch back. Change up middle of the plate, usually gets deposited in the seats.
And he may have thought something was on here as he stepped off to look back to first. Here's Jay Bruce now, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Ground ball right side. And this is a base hit, and that'll get him on the board as this ball game is tied at 1.
Well, that's a tough one right there if you're a pitcher, Dero. You think you make a decent pitch, ball hit to the hole right through there. You're hoping it can get knocked down. Instead, base hit, run batted in.
Yeah, and as the batter right there, you're taking off your batting gloves, giving dabs to the first base coach. Glad that found the hole right there. Ribeye steak, chalk one up.
Into center field, a base hit, and they'll quickly get it in here to hold that runner at third base.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line them, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good two-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
Scott Kingery stands in as he looks at ball one here. Now the 1-0. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Gregorius, the runner at third. Bruce over at second. Herrera at first with no out. Grounded back up the middle. Turner has it. Flip of his glove for one. Back to first, but it's right over his head.
Errors are going to happen even at this level, but you'd like to limit them to times when they don't hurt you too much. Well, so much for that. The error brings 2 runs across the plate, so that did really sting.
In now, Gene Segura. So weighed out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Oh, and that is right down the middle for strike 2. Segura, the former Seattle Mariner. He was acquired via trade last year.
Yeah, this guy's fully settled in with this ball club right now. Knows what the manager and coaching staff expect from him. Is not taken aback by anything. He's been through the spring training process and gotten to know everybody in this organization top to bottom.
Couldn't hold up on the curveball there as he went around for strike 1. And this is swung on and hit on the ground for Kendrick at second. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. Into the box now. That's Dribble Cabrera. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
In there, and it's even at 1. Taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner.
After 2 breaking pitches, a pretty good chance right now. You're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now. The 3-2 one more time. Fouled off. Payoff pitch one more time. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Time to take a look at the Philly D. Let's spot shadow Bryce Harper, and why wouldn't we? He's only one of the best players in the game. He puts it on the line every night in the field and at the plate.
And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. 2-0 to the Nationals DH in this one. His lifetime line against Velasquez. He's 1 for 3. Now the 2-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike.
Case in point right there, Matty. We're seeing a trend, the north and south. A lot of pitchers working that elevated fastball and then breaking stuff off in the dirt. We used to see east-west, not the case anymore.
But right to the second baseman, and that's the second out. So striding forward now, Kurt Suzuki. First pitch on its way. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. A ball and a strike to count to Suzuki. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Down the third baseline. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third.
Dan, you have to love it when your defense picks you up right there, keeping him at first base.
Well, Dero, that looked like it had extra bases written all over it. Great job by the left fielder to get to that ball and get the ball back in, keeping that to a single.
So the runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning, and that'll bring up the outfielder Victor Robles. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
1-0.
And that misses, ball 1. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless.
Hey, nice adjustment right there for him to get on top of that baseball and drive it to the corner. The first pitch he obviously tried to overthrow, got under it, and it sailed on him a little bit.
Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent, beware.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. The 2-2 is taken for a ball as that slider broke off the plate.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. Stepping up now, Bryce Harper. He drew a walk his first time up.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Looking at his lifetime numbers, Harper is carrying around a sparkling slugging percentage up over 500. Obviously a huge threat every time he grabs a bat. Eaton is over to his left as he snags this one for the first out of the inning. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins.
At the ball.
And he lays off there, 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Now ball 2. Back-to-back breaking pitches. I think if right now you really have to try to get the best pitch you can get in the zone, you have to throw it right here.
And that will hop over the wall now as he'll be awarded second base here. It's a ground rule double.
Just a great approach at the plate right there. Takes that pitch on the outer half and goes with it. He clearly hit it well because it bounced right over the wall for a ground rule double.
Robles is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Now batting.
Here's Didi Gregorius, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. He's set. Here it comes. A ball and no strikes.
Counts 1-0.
Boy, the curveball just hasn't been there this afternoon, and this is this guy's bread and butter pitch, especially when he gets ahead of hitters. He needs to find that curveball again.
That evens it up 1-1. In the dirt. Throw goes over to third, and he nails him at third. Great throw. Phillies go down quietly there. And we're back for the bottom of the third. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Nationals manager Dave Martinez between innings, specifically about his club's offense to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
All right, thanks, Heidi. In there at the knees as he offers a strike to the leadoff man, 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. In there at the letters, 1-2 now. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second with a punch out, 1 away. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And the next to bat is speedy Adam Eaton. Grounder down the line at third. But this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
1-2 now to Adam Eaton. The 1-2. And he fouls this one off. Third inning here. 3-1 our score. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitches just off the plate. This is every pitcher's nightmare, a guy that's up there with a plan and not just up there swinging at anything that you throw towards home plate. Boy, there's another base hit, and this is just kind of like that gift that just keeps on giving, D-Roll. Both teams piling up the hits, and we're just in the third inning.
Yeah, their ears were open on both sides during the pitchers meeting today. Good plan at the plate, a lot of execution from the offensive side on both sides.
Low for ball 1. Soto is really a well-balanced hitter. That doesn't seem to matter whether he's facing a right-hander or a lefty. He makes a lot of loud contact either way, which is quite rare in today's game.
Yeah, you can tell this guy really pays attention, puts time in the cage, studies the video, seems to always have a game plan, and is not off balance too much. Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off, got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
2 balls and a strike. Tried to hold back, but this is popped up. Hoskins is over now, and he's got it for route number 2.
The first baseman, number 9.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Eric Thames. 0 for 1 here in the early going. He's set, and the pitch. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
We're only in the third inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
Count even at 1-1 to the Nationals' first baseman.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
A bouncer up the middle, played on the backhand. Off balance throw gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. 1 left for Washington. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Gabe Kapler during the commercial break about the Phillies offense. And one thing he mentioned is how well they're doing at simply putting the ball in play. We looked into the numbers, and as a team, they've had a contact rate of over 85% in this game, meaning that when they swing the bat, they're missing the ball less than 15% of the time. To put that into context, the very best teams in baseball usually are right around 80% for an entire season. So at least for today, they're displaying an amazing ability to put wood to ball.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
Here it comes, the 3-0. It is taken, strike 1.
Hey, that's a well-executed fastball right there at the bottom of the zone. If he stays there all day, it's going to make for a long day for the offense. Unless they're willing to bend their legs and get down and create some different launch angle, he's on point right now.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact.
Hang on. You got time.
And now he'll step off as they look for a strikeout pitch. The next 3-2. And it's fouled away. Another payoff pitch. Fouled away. Once again a 3-2. Oh, and he can't reel it in out there.
That's the difference in today's games. Pitchers will throw any pitch in any count, but the batter was able to deliver on a 3-2 breaking ball.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1.
Nope,
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
Tried to go with the nasty backdoor breaking ball right there. Good job by the batter to take that pitch, work the count even.
1-2 now. Hit hard on the ground to short. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit.
Adapt and persevere. That's what I always said on the offensive side. Down in the count right there. Batter hits a ground ball the other way. He's able to fight off a tough count and get himself a base hit.
Turner loves it. Kendrick
He's out.
on to first, and they get them both.
Well, there's the pitcher's best friend right there. The inning was off to a rough start, right? But nothing changes that like a good old 2-ball. We'll see if they can strand the runner at third now.
On a line, that's a base hit. And tack on one more, make it a 4-1 lead.
Hey, D-Roy, I think we got a case right now. This team, they're just feasting on a pitcher that he's given up some runs and looks like he's starting to get a little bit tired, leaving some of these pitches up in the zone.
Yeah, and I think there's a fight at the bat rack right now. Guys are licking their chops, knowing he's a little bit tired, going to leave stuff over the middle of the plate. Won't be surprised to see the bullpen get going.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. From the belt, kicks and deals. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
He's going to have to make adjustment on that slider away. He can't just make it a non-competitive pitch and allow these guys to take. He's got to start that a little bit more over the middle of the plate to get that swing and miss on the outer half.
Here now the 2-2. Count remains 2-2.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Line toward right center, and that's in there. Base hit. Ready once again, Andrew McCutchen. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. No balls and 1 strike. Kingery at second, Segura at first, 2 out in the inning. 1-1 to Andrew McCutchen.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Turner fields it cleanly. He'll go the short way to Kendrick at second, and that'll be that. He'll have to be content with just the 1. Stepping up to the plate, Howie Kendrick. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Well outside with the curveball for a ball.
he still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
The 1-2. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Here now is his Dribble Cabrera. First time up, he went down looking.
You know, Matty, tough to go down looking right there, especially in a long at-bat. I kind of tip my hat to the fact that he didn't go into uber swing mode. He battled. He just got locked up. Look for him to have another quality AB. I think he's seeing the ball pretty darn big right now.
And that misses 1-1. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Oh, and he was in complete control of that at-bat from beginning to end as that last one's waved at and missed for out number 2.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
Riding in once again, Starlin Castro. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. Lifted in the air to center. Herrera on the run. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. And now Bryce Harper comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0.
Well, he's still out there to start the 5th inning, but it's been a real grind of a start for him. The pitch count is much higher than he'd like it to be, so it's hard to imagine him working really deep into this game.
Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0.
Not the way you'd like to start this 5th inning, falling behind 3-0 on the count. It's about time he starts throwing some strikes.
3-1 the count now. The 3-1 pitch. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. Now the 3-2 pitch. Oh, and he lets him off the hook there as this isn't even close for ball 4.
The batter, the first baseman, Reese.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Rhys Hoskins. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. And a strike called at the letters. Looked high to me, but it's 0-1. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Eaton is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Into the box now, JT Realmuto, a winner of last year's Silver Slugger Award for NL catchers. Softly hit down to third, likely no shot at 2. Return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn 2, and it gets him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. At the plate, Kurt Suzuki. He reached on a single in his first try.
The catcher.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Suzuki.
Too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0.
That's ball.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
No strike.
Outside. 3-0 now.
He's had command of his pitches all day. Hasn't walked a soul. But we find ourselves in a 3-ball count here. Want to see how aggressive he gets in the zone.
And a sliding effort there, but that ball had eyes, and the leadoff man's on base to start the inning.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8, 9-hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you could swing the bat.
Victor Robles will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Now the The 0-1. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. Ready with the 1-1. And a slider misses here. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
Grounded weakly down the line toward third. Segura for 1, but no real shot at 2 as he's safe easily at first.
Now
the speedy Trey Turner digs in now. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. First offering on its way. And a curveball to begin the at-bat. 0-1.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting one out could be a challenge.
1-1 to count. 5th inning here in a 4-1 ball game. Throw over to the bag, and he just manages to get his hand in. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A pitch out. The throw. And they've got the runner hung up between first and second. And now he throws on the brakes, but he can't get back to first, and he's nailed for the second out. Big mistake there. 3-1 to the National shortstop.
I know this team has been struggling offensively, but here's a perfect situation with a 3-1 count. You have a chance to do some damage. You know you're getting a guaranteed fastball.
And he looks at ball 4 now. So he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of a steal when he's on base.
Now batting.
So a runner at first with 2 away. And the next to bat is speedy Adam Eaton. Breaking ball that drops in for a strike.
No doubt this is a steal situation right here. 2 outs and the leadoff hitter on first. This is the time you roll the dice and hope he gets in the scoring position where he can get a hit to bring him home.
Turner leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. Here it is. Line to the right side. But that's a foul ball. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end. Now at the plate, Didi.
Leading off to the Phillies.
Roenis Elias takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for Washington, number 55, Roenis Elias.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit hard on the ground at first. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard.
Well, there's a case, not that bad of a pitch, 0-2 D-roll, but something he'd like to get down and bury in the strike zone, no doubt about it.
Yeah, ground ball with eyes right there. Nice job by the offensive player, just to battle. 0-2 is a tough spot to be in. He battled.
Jay Bruce stands in for the third time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. 2-0 the count to Jay Bruce.
He's gone back-to-back with off-speed stuff to start this AB, and neither has found the zone. He's trying to pitch him backwards, but that only works if you can get them for strikes. Now he'll probably have to challenge him.
3-0 to him now. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. He bailed him out with a swing. 3-2 now.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation.
Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. Robles is going to get back, and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the first out. Coming to the plate now Odubel Herrera. He's 1 for 2 in this one. First delivery to him on the way.
Nope. Ball one.
A ball and no strikes. And this one's over for a high strike. 1-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Soto is there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Stepping in, Scott Kingery. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. And he gets ahead 0-1. 6th inning. 4-1 is our score. 1-1.
1-1.
The 1-2. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. Working for the punch out and the offering. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it. Tommy Hunter enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th. So digging in now, Juan Soto. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. First pitch coming. Here it is.
1-0.
The cutter runs outside. Ball 1. Now the 1-0 is looked at for the first strike.
Hey, this offense needs to get it going right here. Somebody has to take it upon themselves to have a quality AB and get this team to start thinking past the baton mentality. They cannot continue to go up there and look like they have no game plan.
And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Striding in now for the Nats, Eric Thames. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. From the stretch. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Harper has a read on it, and he makes the catch for the second out. In now for Washington, Howie Kendrick. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here. The previous history with Tommy Hunter, he's 1 for 2. The 1-0 home. Line towards center field, and he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that